Shut up, bird, I'm filming. Well guys, 2022 has been a great year for brand new lures, and today we're gonna be getting out and testing the brand new Shimmer swimmer from 10,000 Fish. Now this isn't necessarily a brand new lure, it's just a new concept on the old school style of the Shimmer swimmer, but today's main idea is to get out here, get a closer look at this lure, and see kind of how it compares to the old thing, and just kind of see how it fishes, right? That's what you want to do. So we're getting out here right now, we're gonna be rigging it up on some of my favorite setups. We got the grass here, I'll probably be tying it onto, but just kind of looking at some of the finer details about this lure. There's a few differences and there's a few similarities. They still got that foil strip, they still got those really cool popping colors, they still kind of got that similar bait fish look. But the one thing that's different is the inverted tail. It just looks really crazy, it looks really cool. It's gonna create a ton of kicking, a ton of knocking, and on top of that, it's gonna pair really well as a trailer. Throw it on a buzz bait, throw it on a chatter bait, throw it on a spinner bait. Anything that you put it on, it's gonna create a crazy amount of thumping and a crazy amount of motion, just because this bait, it's just crazy. Look at it, it gets so slim and then it just gets so thick, and it's gonna be great for trailers, I already know. So that's how we're gonna be testing it out today, once again on that Grass Hero jig. I'll talk more about the setup actually when we get out there on the water, but now that you guys know the plan, let's get out there and start fishing it. All right guys, talk about the setup real quick. We got that Googan Go-To Shimano SLX, got a 7:1 gear ratio. I believe this is 15 or 20 pound fluoro carbon mix, and then once again it is a 1/4 ounce or 3/8 ounce Grass Hero with that beautiful perch little shimmer swimmer on the back of it. Actually looks really well and works really well. It sticks out, allows it to kind of kick past that skirt. I didn't even trim the skirt, so that should work pretty well, as long as I don't find some bedfish or anything like that. Ooh, I hurt myself. Bedfish and jigs and me, we don't mix very well because I can't get a good hook set, but we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Instant backlash. Oh, that tail thumps and kicks real nice on this bait, to be honest. You can see it. This water is really, really clear right here. And now we're just working around these ponds. Tons of... Oh, I saw it get swatted at, bro. Huge bass came off that grass edge while I'm trying to talk. Let's see if I can get him to come again. Dude, that was wild. It swatted right at it. Probably about a 3-pounder. It wouldn't be me if I didn't lose the fish though, right? What I'm trying to do with this bait, match those bluegill patterns that should be in these local ponds. Hopefully get some of those bass that aren't on beds or that might be guarding beds. Just attacking these things out of instinct. There can be some beds up here. I'm seeing some clear spots. I just can't really tell. Oh, yeah, there's a beds. Those are beds, bro. Those are beds right there. I already got swatted at twice. Oh my God, a 3rd time. This is annoying. They're just swatting at it, but they won't eat it. They're on beds already. Let me change this out real quick. They're getting swatted at like 3 times in a row right now. I'm missing them. I'm gonna have to adapt and adjust real quick. I got just the idea. Got to keep it weedless, but at the same time, need something I can set the hook on a little bit faster. And I think this will be just the answer that we wanted. Show you guys real quick how I'm going to hook this up. We're going to just put a screw head through the tip right here, screw it right in, and then we're going to go ahead just run it straight through the belly, come out right through that hook slot on top. There we go. Now we're weedless, but if something bites at it real quick, should be able to set the hook on it. As you can see, that's already grabbing my skin. That's what I want. This is way bigger, way different presentation, so maybe they'll swipe at it a little bit different because there'll be a different bait coming in their general area. Oh dude, this thing swims so freaking cool. It wobbles, just wobble, wobble, wobble. Nice slow fall too. Thought I'd get these same fish to bite, but I might have spooked him already, man. I know that one I hooked onto for like almost a second, kind of bit, but didn't secure it. Work my way down this grass line because there's a bunch of little cutlets, and I think that these fish are going to be stacked up right in these little areas like this. Just waiting for something to run by. There we go. There we go. Right out of the grass line. Like I said, guys. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Like I said, adapt, adjust, trust the bite, guys. They will tell you what they want and when they want it and where they want it. Right in the grass, man. We know what they want. Look at that. Choked that bait completely down his throat, and still able to work it weedless. Secure that hook slit real easy. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Let's go. Look at the size of the belly on that fish. He's just easily ambushing anything that comes out of that grass. This is probably a great place for a frog. I might screw around later on tonight and throw a frog. First fish on the new Shimmer swimmers. Fat little guy. Thanks, bud. Let's get another one though, man. Let's get another. So now we found a method for our madness, guys. Lost a few fish, caught one, found a small little pattern. They're in the grass, need something weedless, and they will attack a bigger swim bait like this. So you gotta find the fish now. It's cool if you kind of let that bait sit, hit it with a twitch every now and again. That reflective little foil strip creates a nice shine in the water. It's really, really nice. Definitely helps attract the fish, or it kind of just creates more of a realistic look for sure. Right now, guys, I'll show you kind of some of the tips I'm looking for. You can see that where the wind's breaking, it's typically letting me know there's some grass structure right there in the water. I'm just trying to cast in between those areas and find those channels where the fish would naturally be moving through. And that's more or less what I'm talking about, where I'm talking about these paths we're looking for. As you can see, that grass on top of the water here, there's a nice little break, a few little breaks right here. Those are all gonna be grass patches or some sort of structure. Could be a rock, could be a leaf or something. I just saw, it looked like a bass eat a bluegill like right in front of me. That was pretty wild. I don't know what that was, but let's see if I can get him to bite at me. There he is. Oh yeah, he came back. He came back. It's a little dink. Not what I was expecting. Trying to get this guy out without destroying his eye. Okay, had to have gone in this way. There we go. Same way in, same way out. Always remember that, guys. Look at the fish. Look at their mouth, how it's cut, and you can always just turn it the same direction it went in. It'll come right out real easy. You guys can see I have to kind of make this toss, so here we go. Not trying to be mean. Oh, shoot. Yeah, my drag is not set on this thing at all. She got hit again and lost it. Dude, there's something in that little stack of grass. Just gotta freaking put my bait over there and just let it sit, see what happens. It's like right there. There he goes, he's hitting it. He's hitting the hell out of it. There we go. There we go. Got him that time. Got him that time. Mark those grass patches where these fish naturally are. Keep it in that strike zone. Fish it weedless. Tiny fish, but they're biting today. They're liking this thing. It's like every time I throw it out there, they're hitting it. So if it's not fish this small, it's probably bigger fish, and these guys are just coming and taking it. So third fish on the Shimmer swimmer. There's a pocket right here I found them in. Nah, I found a slope. Yep, there's another. Yep, we found them, boys. We found them. There we go, guys. They're not very big, but we are dominating the dinks today. That's fish number 4, and literally, well, the last 3 have come really, really quickly, but the first one was almost maybe 30 minutes ago. So we found a little technique. I might have to put that in my backpack. Found a slope that they're in. Seems like there's a nice grass patch right out here. Get this little V channel, and it's creating a little slope right here where they're banking up. I'm sure they're probably in this shallow, and anytime they see something dropping into that V, they're coming off these edges and probably just striking instantly, assuming it's a free meal. So if there's little ones like that in there, there's bound to be 1 to 2 big ones. Just got to pull these little guys out first. And as far as durability goes, man, 4 fish deep, Thing looks good. See if we can pull one more out of this pocket. It's like I get it right there, let it drop. And then you slowly oh man, talk about honey hole. That's the first time in like 5 casts that I've thrown it through there and didn't get bit. It's kind of wild. All right, honey hole disappeared. Work it down a little bit more. Just fish this little V, fish this little coast like I was talking about, and see if they're getting pushed with this wind over here. It seems like today the only fish that are going to be biting are the smaller ones. The bigger ones seem to all be locked down on beds to the point where they're not feeding anymore. These little ones are the ones running around trying to take advantage of these free meals while they can. There comes a little one right in front of me. Going for my bait. I can see him, he's right here in front of me. That's why you need good sunglasses, guys. Give him a little dangle, make him come to me. There are like 3, 4 little tiny bass in front of me, man. They're just harassing my little swim bait. See if I can get one of them to bite. Oh yeah! Jeez, dude, that was insane. I threw it on him and he just bit it right away. Didn't even think twice. Little tiny dinks. I'm telling you, it's all I'm biting today. I will point this out, guys, real quick. I'm out here with Johnny and his cousins, and I got 5, maybe 6 fish, and they each got 1. So I think new baits are definitely getting these fish going, man. They don't know what the hell they're looking at. All of a sudden they pick it up thinking it's a free meal, and yeah. Oh, that's a bigger one. That's a bigger one. Dude, they're killing it today. Those Shimmer swimmers. I think that one might have been on the bed, to be honest. It had a little bit of pink on its tail. But hey, we'll take every one we can get. So real quick, guys, I want to talk about how this lure is turning out and how it's working for me. So I'm fishing a weedless. It's coming out really well because I'm kind of just working along the bottom. Normally with paddle tails, when you work them along the bottom, the tail's facing this way. So it tends to catch a lot of grass or pull it behind, kind of knot up, or just get the bait knotted up in general. With this bait, I'm kind of floating on top of the grass and gravel and logs, and as you can see, it's still kicking, still thumping. It's very durable, very stretchy too, to be honest. Didn't realize that. But it's allowing it to kind of fish a little bit more weedless, I feel like, and it's just something I wanted to point out real quick. I think it's helping me kind of work through these grass areas and through these rocky areas and just structure filled areas and kind of find these bites. So definitely something I wanted to point out real quick. I'm gonna be tying on a frog because there's this grass corner over here and just looks so froggy. I also heard a frog a few minutes ago, and it's just, you know, when you got 1 and 2, it just makes 3. So here we go, pulling out the frog. Gonna fish this little edge and see if we can get anything on the frog for the first frog bite of the year. I've already gotten a few topwater bites, but not a frog bite yet. And this isn't your ideal frog fishing setup at all, including the fact that we're fishing like a fluoro line. But it's just something that I can't not do. You can't resist it, you know. It just froggy. All right, here goes our frog bite attempt. Oh, whoa, first cast, had a fight. There we go. Oh, had one. There we go. Let's go, baby. Frogfish. Oh man, there's nothing better than that, guys. First frogfish of the year. Little tiny guys coming up for that too, dude. That's insane. All right, guys, that is gonna be it for today. Fished it till nighttime, basically, working that frog and working that Shimmer swimmer. That thing works amazing, not gonna lie. We were out there fishing for, I would say, about 2 hours, completely slated. I think maybe 10 fish on that one lure. Didn't even have to change it out once. My favorite way that we fished it was obviously gonna be with that belly-weighted hook compared to that Grass Hero. But after fishing both those styles, I do know that they both will get bites because they both got me bites. It's just one was a little bit easier than the other to actually get those hookups and secure the fish, especially during the spawn season. They just typically don't hold those baits too long, so definitely had to adjust our game. We got out there and we made it actually work. So without further ado, guys, that is gonna be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you learned a little bit more about these brand new lures, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.